This is the dash kit we're going to use for the 2018 Gt350. Alright, we're going to be doing this 2017/18 Gt350 little 4-inch stock radio. We're going to be converting over to a double DIN using a Metra electronics dash kit and wiring harness. First step is we're going to remove this piece. Second step is we're going to remove this large piece right here. Here's this piece. Basically will unsnap with these 4 clips right here on the side. We took that out using a plastic pry tool. Next step, we're going to take out this piece right here that goes all the way across. Before you remove this larger piece, I forgot to mention you will have to pull this piece off right here just to be able to accommodate. And it has 3 clips right here. Sorry about that, 3 clips right here that come off. That way that this piece right here can come out to be able to take off this whole larger dash piece. Okay, now this piece right here is removed. We will need to unclip this wiring harness. So here's how the clips go on the back side of this after removing it. And just unclip this one wiring harness right here. All right, now that we have this unplugged and removed, we got 7mm here, 7mm here. We took this rubber piece out right here, and there's 7mm there, 7mm there. We need to remove this side panel piece right here. We're going to pop that off, and there'll be 2 7mm underneath here. Same way on this side. We're going to remove this piece and 2 7mm underneath here. There's the 7mm underneath the plastic once it's removed. Just to show you where we're at. Do is we're going to grab this piece right here by this and this. We're going to pull this whole piece up now that all these are removed down here and these 2 are removed here. We're going to pull this whole entire center console up. Now that this is loose, this whole piece right here is going to basically pull up and pull out. That way you guys can see it basically pulls right up, and there's the clips right there. Before you pull up on this whole entire console right here, you must remove this piece, and it is a nightmare to pull up on. You will not break it, but it's got 4 clips underneath it on the back side. We used a plastic pry tool up underneath here and then basically pulled it up, but it is very, very, very strenuous because it feels like you're about to break it, but you got to get this off to be able to pull this back. Okay, and then this will just pull right out. Now it's kind of tilted up here, and it just basically kind of pulls back, and then you got to pull up to get this thing out, just so you guys know. There's also a plug right here in the bottom of it underneath here, just so you guys know there's a clip just to remove the whole entire thing, so you just don't pull it back to get it out of the way. We can just remove it. We don't have to worry about it. Just don't stab yourself in the face. Okay, next step, we got to remove this piece right here. We're going to pop that out. And that just shot me in the face. There you go. It's magic. Okay, I couldn't see because it hit me in the eye when it flipped out, but there's 2 7mm right there, just so you guys know. Now we're going to remove this whole entire front fascia. We've removed all the 7mm. And then that bad boy comes off. And then we'll have 2 plugs down here. You have these 2 plugs right here, so you got this larger plug right here, and then you're gonna have that plug right there, but you're also gonna have the USB plug here, and then the cigarette lighter plug there. I'll show you what they look like on the back. So you got these 2 larger plugs, USB plug, and a cigarette lighter plug on the back of here. Then you're gonna have to also remove all these 7mm to take out the disc loading piece, and then the 4-inch screen right here. We're gonna have to take out all these 7mm as well. And then we'll have to start taking the back off of this. All right, here's everything. You have 2 harnesses on the bottom where the CD loading mechanism is, and then the antenna. On the top piece where the screen is at, you have this little like European style connector, and just unplug all that and take out the 7mm. Okay, now our particular model had sync in it, so we had to remove 3 screws, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, to basically pull this bad boy out, and this is the sync module. So we have to take that out so that the behind dash right here, we're gonna cut that out to make room for the double DIN back here. Here's your 3 plugs. You got a black one, a longer black one, you got a middle black one, and then you've got these 2, which are basically a gray and a black USB. So those are the 3 components of the sync system. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this side, And then we're gonna cut this side to remove this back panel piece. All right, here's after we've cut it out. Everything's just basically cut out to make room to accommodate the double din. There you go. Here's the brackets that we put on from Metra. Follow the arrows that go up with the plugs. Kind of looks lopsided, but it will fit in there. And then basically it's going to slide back here like this, and then it will just basically bolt into those stock bolts right to there. And then you have to plug everything in. And this is for the stock sink, just to let you guys know. Okay, this is the new Metra piece. We put all the start button and all those panels back into there. Put the rubber membrane in there, and then Metra actually sends you a new circuit board that we're going to be installing right over the top there. Okay, I want to give you guys a little update. You see the back of this, these are the plugs that you should have plugged in. This is the one that came with the stripped wires right here. This is the one for the rear view camera. And then this wiring harness should have a pink wire and a blue wire right there on the top. It also is the same wiring harness that actually goes into this box right here that I'm picking up. So if you have these mixed up, it will not work. Sorry about the wiring mess right here, but this is very difficult to do because Metra made it to where you have to wire everything up, put it in here, then connect this over to here. Also on the center console, if you do not have this piece plugged in that goes underneath here, the vehicle will not start. Just to let you know that. That's what actually makes the vehicle start. Very odd from Ford. So I want to let you know this, and I also did a 4-channel in this. If you're wondering what all this stuff is and the RCAs, I did a 4-channel in this vehicle, so mine's a little different, but I want to let you guys know I'm going to clean this all up. This is how the plugs go. So you should have this plug, and this plug, and this plug should have the blue and white stripe and pink on the top, and then the other plugs will plug into the Metra piece. And then there's the factory plugs right there, and then the ones for the HVAC controls right there.